My name is Diomede Misigaro Richard. I've been in US for the past 25 years. Actually, September 11 is going to be my 26 years. And I've been living all this time in Nashville. I never moved. So I'm a father of five, four girls, one boy. And the oldest girl is a nurse. And the others, one just graduated from university. The youngest one is joining the army on September 20th. So we are very happy to have the whole family together. And I was born April 1st, 1957, which make me have 66 years.
Okay.
An old man, but still hanging there. And I've been working as a case manager since 2007. It's when we get so many Burundians coming, resettled from Tanzania. I was at that time working at the University of Tennessee because I'm a customer service review unit. But I was contacted by the then department director, Harley, who asked me to come and help. And it was really a pleasure to me to come because I was kind of giving back. So I've been there since 2007, but I have to say that I worked from Catholic Charity from 2001 to 2003, and I changed when I got that position at university, and I came back to Catholic Charity again. 1984, I was a student at University of Burundi, second year of physical education and sport, and for some reason there was a tension between the Catholic Church and the then government led by Bagaza. So, I happened to be I was even the leader of the Catholic movement called Schoenstatt. It was a movement for students at university and the senior seminary school. So I was elected president. So it was kind of because of that conflict, I was arrested based on that, but also there was so ethnical violence at that time because I was from the Hutu tribe, the majority ethnic group, and the dominant and the government was the Tutsi. When I was arrested, I couldn't believe because I never have any problem with anybody, but I found myself in jail for 6 months and a half, except one day that I was taken out for interrogation, but nothing really comes out of it. Where did you go? Who did you get in touch with? Things like that. And then on the note that was given to me, we call it biederajisme, not showing that you are out of jail. Nothing. When they ask about the motive, nothing. The reason why we're in prison, nothing. But I was not discouraged. I went back to university to register, and after three months, they start arresting again. And home, my father came to see me at the campus telling me that they had been looking if I was home to be arrested. When I remember what I went through in prison, I knew that if I was arrested again, probably I will not make it out. So they camped on campus. At the dorm, I was not around, and when I come back, because we were two to share a room, one guy told me they have been looking for you, so I didn't waste my time. I picked up my stuff, went back home, grabbed what I could grab, and head to Tanzania. So Tanzania was lucky enough because my uncle was living there. It's the nearest country. Passing the frontier, it was very tough, but I managed. I was fortunate to live with my uncle for a couple of months, but also because before going to university, I was a teacher in seminary school. Youngest, I was teaching math and technology, 7th grade and 9th grade. So there was one of the priests who really was kind of annoyed by the way we were in prison, and he went back. He was in Switzerland. He sent me a motion of support and say, if you are still willing to study, we can take you out, because Tanzania was an English country speaking, we were coming from French country speaking, so it was hard for me to enroll in the university system in Tanzania. So after I got the asylum, 86 I got the asylum, 87 I was lucky enough to have registration at University of Senegal, Western Africa, which is a French university. They cover everything, and when I get there I spent 10 years. I did a master's in business administration. I was about to go back home, but the first elected president was assassinated, so I didn't have any chance. He was only 100 days in office. So I was so shocked because I have plan of going back home and seeing my family. That in the meantime, my mom passed away. I couldn't go. Yeah. So, but the good thing is, I was one of the leaders of the student refugees in Senegal. So UNHCR called me like 2 days before we left Dakar, Senegal. I was told that your city of resettlement is Nashville. So the resettlement agencies with the Office of Immigration, OIM, they decide. If you have somebody you know, can give the name or on your interview, they will do all it takes to put you nearby. Then the person will become USDI. If you don't know anybody, any city. So, I mean, I think Catholic Charity has a number of people who are coming, so they will put on the list when they accept it. That's it. So we were notified that I will be coming with my wife and 2 kids, 1 boy 7 months, a girl 6. So as you can see, the boy now is 26 and the girl is 21. So 2004 actually, when I was waiting for the sworn-in, my father get killed because there was a war going on. So I was rushing to see if I can at least travel. And after, when my dad was killed, there was no rush because my mom already passed away. My dad will just get killed, and he was 84. So he was like, let me give it a time. But I do have a brother-in-law who is really in the, let's say, manpower ranking right now. He keep insisting, come, I'm gonna cover you, all the security and so on. And also, I was assured that as soon as I get to Burundi, the American embassy is aware that I'm there. If things get worse, I can all the time be evacuated. So it took me 6 more years before I can go. I went there in 2010 for the first time after 25 years. There is no way you can take away something that happened for so many years, in a few years, but you can tell there was so many testimony from like the bishops. There were so many groups ready to make sure all ethnic groups are working together, which is continuing. Okay. So anytime I have time, when I go to Burundi, we do have meetings, or we are trying to put together stuff to see how to help back home, because the country is small and very poor, but things are getting better. One way or another, I never feel discriminated. Yeah, Nashville happened to me that's the reason why I never moved. In 25 years, when I came here, a friend of mine was in Virginia, keep calling me, there is more opportunity here. You speak a little bit English and the French, can translate, get a lot of money. It's not that easy to move around when you have a family, but one of the reasons that made me not move around was that it was okay for the family. The kids at beginning were complaining, Daddy, the school where we are, all is not good. People are telling us, you're African, what are you doing here? Sometimes they were not happy, but we discussed over all those things, and they finally liked the system they were in. And one of the things that made me not move around this world was that I feel a little bit secure. In 5 years, only I was about able to pay get a mortgage that I'm almost finished paying. So my security and the security of the children was kind of very guaranteed. That's why I did never move from this place. It's true that when you see stuff on the TV, sometimes it's not scary, but I think Nashville, when people talk to each other, it's very easy to get there. I don't know what is happening out of Nashville though, because I've been in Nashville and the surroundings, but I think it's okay. When a place where you spend 25 years, you can call it the way you want it, but it's home already. It's almost the half of my existence, so I don't think that it's home. So many groups, they had also come to USA with a little bit level of education, and they who can catch up very quickly by learning English very quickly. Those normally adjust very quick because they can, for instance, change job. It's easy for them to get a job without any problem. Some of the job looking for somebody who can express himself in English. I mean, there are a lot of opportunities. Nashville now is a place, if you really speak English, it's a place where you can lose your job today and find another one the following day. I'm talking about the day because you have to pay the bills though. So, but it has been kind of very challenging for our brothers who have no level of education, who has only specific job they can do. It's only Tyson or Fresh Point. So, and the more they are, and the more it's difficult for them to get a job. So if we approach these two groups, you will see that some may be complaining. I have known those who have moved to Iowa because there is a big community of Burundians. Some even, like where I'm from, some already have even small store where they sell African shop and so on. I have some who left to went to Iowa. It's because it was so hard. If they don't have Tyson or Fresh Point, it was so hard for them to have a job. And this, because of not being able to express themselves, because they can't get in touch with Americans. It's kind of, you don't speak English, you don't speak Spanish, then you don't. And we have seen them very struggling. I still remember when I first worked as a refugee here, when the Burundian came to USA, most of them had even my number, wherever they go. If police arrest them, I'll be translating 9, 10 p.m. night, and the police department calling, how can I help you? We are with one Burundian here, can you be of any help? And I will be helping all the time. So if you approach the way the people settle here in Nashville, it all depends sometimes on level of education and being able to express yourself in English. So immigrants coming from a country like Ghana in Africa, Nigeria, Liberia, because they have a base and they speak English, are very quick, very quick at adjusting, which is not the case with people from French countries speaking like where I come from, and who even don't speak French. They just speak, for instance, Swahili, Kirundi, or Lingala from Congo. It's kind of tough. But what makes easier for them is to find a strong community. It's tough when you come somewhere and you don't know anybody because everything looks new for you. Working at Catholic Charity will help me also give back. I know that people helped me the first days. I'm trying to do the same thing. Another word is, as we are trying to work on awareness how to make Nashvilleian and let's say immigrants be closer. We need to always have in mind that the two groups need to be together for the best of Nashville. And it's not that easy because, and then have in mind that it's tough to start working with somebody you don't know. Probably talking more, getting close more will help us build that community that we want to be good for everybody, where everybody has a chance